Hey, so day 21. Julie took a shower. I straightened my hair. Feel like a human being for a second. um, yeah, definitely the past like week and a bit have been intense. And so I'm kind of chilling. And I want to come on live in honor of my 365-day life. And so the other reason why I want to talk about today. So today is a portal day. So what are portal days? Well, it's basically when like numbers like line up, the same number lines up together. Like today. So February 22nd, 2022. So 222, like 222. And so that's what portal day is, like an energetic day. So it is a good time to call in some manifestations. It's a good time to manifest. It's a good time to put certain things you desire out there during this day. And a lot of people are talking about today. And you're basically seeing it all over social media. It's a pretty special day. And so I wanted to like just share some little bit of like manifestation tips, because why not? Why not? Okay, so a few things with manifestation. So what is manifestation? Manifestation is basically you're calling something in from the universe. So you're like, I desire this amount of money. I desire this product. I desire clients. I desire a home. Whatever you're desiring. So it's kind of like, you're setting your goals out there. You're like, what are the things that I desire in life? And so the first thing in manifestation is like, basically list your desires. Start listing your desires. What do you desire? And then based on your human design, you can figure out if you are someone who manifests specifically or non-specifically. So if you go to mybodygraph.com and you look at your chart, you're going to see there are 4 arrows. So if you go in the arrow, like on the right hand side, so you're looking at it on the right hand side at the bottom, there's an arrow, and if it points towards the head, like so to the left, means you are a specific manifester. If it points away from the head towards the right, you're non-specific. So what does that actually mean? So specific manifestation means that when you manifest, you are meant to manifest all the nitty-gritty details. So let's say you're manifesting a house, like you go down to like how many floors it has, like what type of windows does it have, like the floorboards, and what's the layout, like all the nitty-gritty details. And for those who have the arrow pointing left, such as myself, like that feels right. Like when you manifest in those specific details, it feels right, and it's like exactly what you want. If for some reason you are struggling to get specific towards certain manifestations, maybe they're not meant for you to manifest them in this moment. So I would just put them aside and tackle them on another day, because maybe you're not meant to call that in right now, and that's okay. And so the other arrow is like pointing away from the head, so pointing towards the right. This is non-specific. So what does this mean? It's like basically manifest on feeling. So how do you want to feel? Like, so if you have this home, it's like, how do you want to feel in this home? If you're trying to manifest like a partner, for example, it's like, how do you want to feel in the relationship? How do you want to feel with this person? And so the focus is more there. It's not so much on the specific details. And for those who are non-specific, this also should resonate, because if somebody tells a non-specific manifestor to specifically manifest something, most of the time you're like, no, like, I don't know, like I'm open to, receiving anything. It's just I want to feel this when I do receive it. And so those are like the 2 things in human design of how to, specifically manifest or not specifically manifest based on your type. So you do it that way. And the other thing with manifestation is to let it go. So meaning like not being fully attached to it, because sometimes the universe gives us something better. And so the idea of manifestation is to put it out there so that the universe knows this is what you desire, right? So you're like, I'm putting it out there. Universe knows, so that universe can start showing you the breadcrumbs, right? So, if you are a money generator, to follow something, to respond to the breadcrumbs, for the projectors to wait for the invitation, like for the manifestors, giving you like the breadcrumbs to initiate. And so, and then like the reflectors, it would be like, the breadcrumbs will be there, but you would take a longer process to make a decision. So you wait 28 days, full moon cycle. And so it's really interesting for each type. So you put it out there, but you are meant to let it go. And what do I mean by letting it go? It doesn't mean that like it will never happen, like not going in the mindset of like, well, this is not going to happen, or like, I don't like, let it go, like, I don't want this. It's more trust that there is something like that. It's either this or something better. So that's usually the terminology I like to use, this or something better, because then it could be that the thing you desire, or it could be something more amazing. And so that is the way I let it go, and I get clear on what I desire. And the other thing is I don't attach dates. So this is sometimes like, for me personally, attaching a date or a time frame restricts me, and then I feel personally pressured to get it done, or to have it like happen by a certain date, and then it doesn't happen, and then when it doesn't happen, then I'm hard on myself, and it's like, well, that didn't happen, or the universe didn't like make this happen for me. And so it's letting go of the date and letting go of the timeline. And so, for example, in this case with like my home situation, like I wrote down everything I desire in my home. Like I can even picture in my head all the time. And like, do I know when this home is coming? No, but I do trust that the universe is going to provide it in the like right timing, and that everything that I'm going through, all this ups and downs right now, it's a lesson, and in hindsight I'm gonna understand it, even though right now I don't fully understand why I'm going through all of this. But yeah, those are like some tips for like manifestations, of like not being so attached to what you desire, but also not being so attached to the time frame, or like have expectations. Because I find with anything, we have expectations, and then it's like these expectations I get put on some sort of pedestal, right? So put on a pedestal, and if those expectations are not met, then we're disappointed, then we don't feel so good about it. And so rather remove the expectation and be surprised with life. Let life surprise you. Let the universe surprise you. Let the universe blow your mind. And so those are like, so those are a few other things. Another thing I want to talk about manifestation is, oh my God, my brain, where'd it go? I had the words and then it went away. Oh, okay. So the other thing with manifestation is, it's like when you are manifesting something, asking yourself, why do you desire this? Because we want to make sure that it comes from a place of desire, and not a place of lack, or not from a place of need. Because then the energy isn't in alignment, and so you may not actually receive it, because you're not an energetic match for it. So what does that really mean? Meaning that, okay, best way I can use this, like, let's say you launch a product, okay, and you desire to, make sales on this product. So you desire 20 people to buy. And the moment that you launch this product, you can't make your bills. You can't make your bills, and you need the money. And so you are depending on this product launch to pay your bills. And so there's this sort of this need to survival mode to be able to pay your bills. Now it's understandable, but that comes from a very much a need place, and it's not an energetic match for desire. It's not an, like it comes from more of like a lack mentality. And so there needs to be a mind shift of, you want to sell this product because it's a good product, because you believe in the product, because you desire people to experience it, versus I need to sell this because I have a bill coming in tomorrow and my rent is due, or I need to pay this, and that is why I'm putting this out there. But then you put that out there and people feel that. You can feel it when like somebody's selling something where it's not an energetic match. You can feel it. You're like, oh, there's like some sort of like icky energy here. Like, I don't want to buy this. Like, I don't know. And sometimes you can explain it. Other times you can with like the way they sold and like what words they written. But sometimes you can't explain it. And that's like basically like the energy is not clean. It's not, it doesn't come from a place of desire. So when you're putting out there, like you want to manifest clients, you want to manifest a home, like check in and be like, why is it, like, what's the reason why you desire this? And see, and if it comes from a place of need or lack, see how you can shift that within you. How can you shift that and be like, I like to say it's like, I'm open to receiving money from all avenues to support my cost of living. And I'm open to receiving it from any point. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to come from my business, but I desire to coach clients with my business because I desire, because that's what lights me up, and that's what, I desire to do. And it is, as much as it is for me, it's also for the client, because I love seeing people's growth, and I love coaching people and like celebrating those aha moments. And, with my current client, it's like just so much fun to see her progress. And that is why I desire to coach. But when it comes to like my bills, I trust that the money will come from whichever direction, that because the universe is supporting me, and it will come from whichever direction it is meant to, for my bills to be paid. But I'm not putting this pressure on myself to have it come from my business, because then I will be coming on here and coming from like this like place of need, and you will feel it even like as I would be talking, even though I may say the right words or use the right sentences, you would actually feel that on the other side. And so kind of keep that in mind when you are manifesting, of like, why do you desire this? And just go and ask yourself why. And ask yourself, is that why I feel right? Like, does it feel right or does it not feel right? And usually you'd know, because like only you can know if the energy is like, if it's an energetic match or not, right? Deep down, even though like you might be like, oh no, it's clean, the energy is clean, but deep down, you have all the answers within you. We all do. And so yeah, kind of, this is my little ramble for today for like manifestation. So if you want to use this portal day as a day to manifest, like that is like a few ways of like whether you're specific, non-specific with your human design, and just putting it out there to the universe, and let the breadcrumbs fall. Let the breadcrumbs fall and start picking it up and start noticing it. You'll see. It's very cool when the universe like shows you breadcrumbs of, you're like, wait, that's going towards something closer. And trust it and see what happens and let it go. That's the other one. Let it go. This or something better. And if the thing you desire to manifest doesn't happen, maybe because something better is meant to happen, or the timing. Maybe the timing is not meant for you now. Maybe the timing is meant for you down the road. And you'll only know once you get there. So in the moment, stay in the present, Practice gratitude. Show love towards yourself, towards others. Self-care. Do things that light you up. And honor all your emotions, all of them, with the low and the high. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy happy February 22nd, 2020. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Bye.